Hi, welcome to Wikitech in Kash and Product. This is Venkat here. Today we are going to talk about a specific fantastic technology, that is what is a database. And apart from that, I'm going to talk about what is ACID property. Before that, at the end of this particular video, you got a competition question. I'm going to ask a very simple question to motivate my subscribers towards technology. Okay, the people can answer it in the comments. So winners will be getting cash prize. Okay, all the best. Okay, let's move on to the technology. We talk about the technology, the people are using computers to create an application to access something that is called as computer applications. If we talk about the computer applications, we got two different areas. The one is Windows application, the other one is website application. The Windows application, in the sense, the application which is there in the computer. Website application is the application which is somewhere like gmail.com. Okay, so that's how the applications are subdivided into two different areas. The one is Windows application, the other one is web application. We talk about Windows application, it is nothing but an internal application. Needs to be configured or installed in each machine to run. So I want to use the application, I need to install in this laptop, I can use it. I want to use it in another laptop, take it and put it there. Okay, I want to use it in another laptop, take it and put it there. Okay, that is called as Windows application. The typical examples are medical billing system and student management system. So these are some of these simple Windows applications. So these Windows applications are accessed by the internal users of an application, like the employees or dedicated people who can access that application. Okay, so how they work, how this particular application works. So that's one we are going to look into now. Okay, the first thing is I got a user. The user will be accessing or sending a request, and he will be getting the response. And over here, this is called as a database, where the data is stored, and you over here from the user will be sending a request, and from the database you'll be getting the response. Okay, and we are going to see that database now. The database is the person or the place where all the data are stored in a structured format, so that the retrieval can be easy. So I'm going to send a request. For example, I'll tell you a typical example. I got my gmail.com. Over here, I am using a username and password. So once I give a username and password, it will go to my Gmail and you are getting the data, that is inbox. Okay, and you are sending a request and you are getting a response there. That's how an application works. Okay, so the data or the information where it's stored, that is called as the good point. The point is called as database. Right. Good. Tingling. Okay, anyway, let's move on to how an application works. The application works based on two persons. The one is called as a front end, the other guy is called as a back end. So considering I got a Kashiv Infotech student management system, and the user is accessing an application, adding, hey, what's your name, man? I'm trying to load all the data. Okay, that is called as a front end. And the data is getting stored in somewhere that is called as database. That is called Kashiv Infotech database. So this one is considered as a front end, and this one is considered as a back end. So you got the front end and a back end in an application. Sir, I got two multiple users, sir. Instead of a single user here, you are able to see only one user is here. I got multiple users, sir. It works. So the user, these all separate users, they will be accessing the servers or database. And appropriate user A will be getting his data and user B will be getting his data. So this is how a multi-user can be using or accessing an application. And welcome to Wikitech and Cash and Product. This is Venkat here. So today I'm going to talk about the 10 concepts of almost 16 different areas we are going to see it. Already we have seen about the Windows applications, website applications. I'm going to talk about the current openings in our company, how web application works, how the web pages are retrieved, what is database structures, how the database is, and how the dbms works, and what is data management, and we are going to talk about the data dictionaries. And apart from that, how the database is designed. We are going to see the three designing models: conceptual, logical, and physical data models. And the final one is we are going to talk about the 8 super tricks to succeed, to build your career. Okay, and we are going to talk about the acid properties and the previous video winners. So these are the 16 areas we are going to see now. So already we have seen 2 areas. We are going to talk about the 14 different areas. I took almost, it's not 30 hours, more than 30 hours. Almost I took some 50 to 60 hours. So more than 30 hours I took to prepare this content. So trusting and believing that it will be very useful for you people. Please post your comments to motivate me. Whatever comments you got, please post it so that it will motivate me. Apart from the for the technical channel, the only problem what we are facing is we are not getting the viewers. They are not ready to view more than 3 minutes. That is the biggest problem we are facing. So to overcome this kind of problems, so we need you people to motivate us. Expecting you people will see this video till the end. Okay, please motivate us. Learn as much as you can. That's why I'm trying to give lots of technology, putting lots of hard works. Okay. Anyway, so to motivate my subscribers, I'm giving a lot of questions to you people. At the end of each video, we'll give a question. And if you post an answer for the question as a comment, okay, the winners will be getting cash prize. Okay, the question is at the end of the video. All the very best. Let's move on. Okay, so about me, so myself, I feel proud to tell you that this is Venkat here. So I'm a Microsoft trained, certified and awarded specialist. Okay, so you can see all my profiles and everything. I got almost 18 years of experience in almost 180 technologies. Okay, so hope you will enjoy my video. Let's move on. So if you want to learn much more technology about in my channel, so you got a lot of previous videos to refer. So these are some of the videos available. Please check it out and enjoy my videos. Okay, let's move on. So I got 3 channels running. Okay, so the one is the technological channel Kashiv Infotech. It's purely a technology oriented channels, and here Kashiv Venkat, we got interview based technologies which is available in this channel. And finally you got VBS Lifestyle, complete a lifestyle related informations, beautician tips and a lot of health related informations are given here. To motivate my subscribers, I'm giving cash prize for all the videos in these 3 channels. Okay, and if you got looking for any other technology, please post in the comments. I'm ready to do it for you. Okay, this is my Insta account Kashiv_Infotech. So click the follow button and you can contact me anytime for any queries. You can contact me via these numbers. For any queries, just contact me, treat me as a brother, and I'm ready to help you people. Okay, let's talk about the current openings in our company. So if you talk about the current openings in our company, okay, so to the companies, if any of the companies or recruiters see my website or channel, I request you people to send the recommends to us. Okay, no, to the companies and recruiters, please send your recommends. Please in the procedure to apply and to share the resumes. And we are not charging anything from our side, and our company is not involved in any recruitment process. And here is the email you need to send the request and everything. Okay, on the other end, to my students, we got a lot of openings which is called for by the companies. So if any of my Kashiv Infotech trained students, please contact us. We are ready to send your resume to the companies. Okay, yes, let's move on. I would like to thank one specific person. The name is Vijay, alias Vijay. Okay, from Mogape. I really thank this guy. The reason is I'm really impressed with his attitude. So once I got a chance to meet him at the time, he started posting likes to my videos, and I asked hey, do you like this video? He don't know the technology. But still he started liking the videos. So that's I'm really impressed. So the one thing is he gave a word to motivate you people. I'm giving like to the videos, sir. I'm really impressed, people. Okay, thank you, Vijay, and thanks to everyone who likes my videos and giving a like in my YouTube. Okay, so let's talk about the scenario for the arrays of database and the asset properties. So what is database and what is asset properties? Okay, if we talk about the database and asset properties, as I told you, so the end-to-end applications are created under 2 different areas. The one is a front end, the other one is back end. The front end technologies are .NET, Java, PHP and Python. So using that one, you are able to create an interface. Over there you can interact, you can load the data, and it will get stored somewhere. That is called as backend technologies. It can be Oracle, it can be SQL Server or MySQL. So you got the front end and you got the backend. So combining it, you will be getting an application. So if we talk about the full stack, what is full stack, sir? A combination of front end, back end, and maintaining the code and deploying the code. Everything comes into one area called a complete full stack, full developer. That is called as full stack. Okay, these are the major terminologies you should understand, and we are going to focus in this backend technologies that is called as database, where the data is getting stored. Now let's talk about this website application. So we discussed about the Windows application. Now I'm going to talk about the website application. We talk about the website application, how it works. So over here, you got the browser. So I'm sitting in the browsing center. I'm giving my username and password. I'm trying to access my website. The entire website will be stored in this server. That is called as web server. And the data is stored in this database. So you got the browsers, web servers, and the database. So over there in the Windows application, we got like the technology which is considered as front end will come as a back end here in the website application. That is the difference. Okay, so using .NET, Java, PHP, or Python, we created the front end technologies in Windows application. And we got the database applications with the Oracle, SQL Server, MySQL. Over here, all the things will come into the backend area itself. That is the difference between this Windows application and the web application, website application. Okay, over here, sir, you may ask me a question, sir. Then what is the front end technology here, sir? You got the HTML for designing your web page. For coloring it, you need CSS. For giving validations, you need JavaScript. So those are considered as the front end applications. And storing the data, retrieving the data, giving the username and password, and taking all the information, store it there and bringing it back, and these are done by this backend technologies. So over here we got the front end technologies or client end technology, and server side technology is .NET, Java, PHP, and Python. And over here you got the database, Oracle, SQL Server, and MySQL. So I'm sitting in the browsing center, gmail.com. So you got the Gmail server, you got the Gmail database. Okay, so the user is accessing the server to access the database to retrieve the data. So this is how the functionality works. And database is the place where the data is getting stored. Okay, this is how your website works. Now you may ask me a question, how this web page is retrieved, sir? So Venkat is here. I'm accessing the website. So you got three major things which is coming as a request and response. So I'm going to send a request now. gmail.com request is coming. Over here you got the Gmail HTML, the CSS, and JavaScript packed, and this is coming as a response. You are able to see your gmail.com here. So the front end will have HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. And backend will have two things. One is the server side technology. What is it? .NET, Java, PHP, and Python. And the database is you got your SQL Server, Oracle, and the stuffs. This is how your web page works. So let's move on to further digging. I got a scenario I got a PHP server, sir. How it works? You got the browser here. You got the browser here. You got the PHP and HTML file. So accessing these files, you are able to access the web server. You got the database. From the database, you got the data, and you will be getting the data here. So this is how your website or your web page works. Web page or like a website and web page works. Okay. So let's move on. Sure. Yes. Okay. So before going ahead, I want to share some information to you people. See, thing is most of the people they are running behind entertainment. Entertainment is really important for the stress busting, but technology will live forever. Actually, many of my friends, they used to tell me like, hey, go with the vlogs or something like that, man. Why are you looking for this kind of technology channel? No one is going to listen. No one is going to study. Okay, so why you are looking for this kind of technology? Because transformation is very, very important. There should be someone to transform the society. That's why, like, if you want to transform the society, it should start from us. That's why, like, to motivate the people, like, we started donating our entire revenue which we are collecting in this YouTube channel. We're giving cash prize challenge and everything to motivate you people. So learn and know the value of technology, which will be with you forever. Okay. Anyway, apart from that, like, many people, they used to ask me a question, sir, I need a career change, sir. I got a career break, sir. I got lots of arrears, sir. I didn't finish my degree. I need some guidance, sir. Relax. We got a shortcut, people. So go with internships. You may ask me, what is internship, sir? So go to your company, learn as much as you can, and do research for the company, gain the experience. It is called as internship. It is a shortcut to enter into a job. So our company, Kashi Infotech, we are the top rated company. Like, we got two kind of internships. One is online internships, and you got an offline internship in Chennai. And if you're looking for any kind of internships, please contact us. Sir, I don't want to do any training with you, sir. This guidance, yes, free guidance. Treat me as a brother. Call me. Ask me anything you want. I'm ready to help you people. Okay, let's move on here. So, like, if you want to build your profile, sir, which area I can focus, sir? At present, now, sir, today, I want to focus in specific areas, sir. Which area I can focus? In the case, over here, you got Kashu Infotech Certified Security Specialist. So go with security areas where you will be learning ethical hacking, networking, penetration testing, and blockchain. Or else you can go with artificial intelligence specialist. Go with Python, machine learning and deep learning, data science, and artificial intelligence. Go with infrastructure specialist. Okay, infrastructure specialist in the sense cloud computing, networking, and big data. Okay, so or else you can go with the web designing areas which I'm teaching now here. One is HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP, and the full stack which I teach you before itself. Okay, so whatever things you want, you can plan it. Okay, so prefer, like, find your profile, identify your technology, and build your profile based on that. Okay, let's move on here. Okay, so for my previous videos, like, this is my videos. So, like, we are giving, so many people, they post your comments and everything. So we are providing cash prize for the previous videos. So here is a cash prize for the winners. So we got 4 people selected. So all the very best people, Mr. Vikram, Nama Balaji, Abdul Rahman, and Ajay. So all the very best for the winners, and you'll be getting the cash prize. Please check your Google Pay. Okay. So for technology tutorials to learn, so you can learn the technology tutorials which is written by me directly at my website wikiki.com/tutorial/SQL. Okay, let's move on to the database structures. Okay, this is the next one we are going to look into, database structures. We talk about the database structures, like how the database structure is. So the first thing is you need the server. Okay, so you need the server first. The server will have, it's a box, it's a computer where you will have lots and lots of databases. You will have databases, and your databases will have lots and lots of tables in it. You got the tables. So here you can see I got the databases, you got the server, you got the databases. Over there you got the tables and everything here. So in these tables you got the data, which will be in the format of rows and columns. Okay, you got the data in the format of rows and columns. You got the server, over here you got the databases and tables. From there you got the rows and columns. So this is how the structure of data is. Okay, so this is how the structure of data is. Okay, let's move on. Yes, so we'll have the data and everything stored. You can see it here. This is the individual data. This is called row, and this is called as columns. Okay, let's move on to this next area. I have done the animation which is really slow. Sorry for that. It's completely gone, man. So what else we are going to see it now? So how the database management till now you spoke about the database. What is this database management system? So I got a place where I got the camera to monitor. So monitoring the things was called as a database management system, dbms, database management system. The person to monitor the database is called as database management system, dbms. This is the typical example I'm trying to show you. A person, so I got a previous video, like you just check my channel. I've discussed about the dbms, I've discussed about the rdbms and everything. Just check my channel, please. So there is a user via some applications. It can be an application, it can be a website. So via an application or via the website, they will be sending the SQL. This SQL is accessed by this dbms and processed by the web servers, and it is go to the database, and the request is going here, and you will be getting the response here. So you'll get the request and you'll be getting the response here. So this is how your dbms works. Now let's talk about so the person who will take care of managing this one, the entire process, who will take care of managing the entire process is called as dbms. Sir, the request is coming from ERP application, sir, and the response will go to only to ERP application, sir. So the request is coming from web, sir, it will go only to this guy, sir. So from here, sir, it should go only to here, sir. So from here, sir, it will go only to here. Maintaining to whom, what, everything is done by this database management system. Let's talk about how the data is managed. So we need to manage the data. That is very, very important. Sir, I stored the data, sir. And the next thing is I need to know how to manage the data, sir. That's where very, very important area, that is data management. Data management in the sense these are the areas you must learn, understand. What is the architecture? What is the architecture? How the data is getting stored? How the data is getting stored? You need to know how the architecture should be. The second thing is like the database system, how the data needs to be stored, and what are the master data, which is very, very important. Master data. You should understand the master data. Okay, so maybe a very important data, very, very important data can be, that is called as master data, and a data about the data, that is called as metadata. The information about the metadata, and we should understand about the transformation. Sir, this data is there, sir, and this is transformed into this format, sir. That is transformation. And we should understand about the quality control, how the quality of data needs to be controlled, how we are integrating the data, and how we are maintaining the data, how we are govern the data. So these are the areas we need to focus. So once I'm telling you, these are the very important area a specialist, a database specialist must learn, and your database should be maintained. The one thing is how the database architecture. The architecture in the sense I need a login table, I need an inbox table, I need a sent item table, I need a draft table. We need the architecture. So how the database system is created. Sir, for student I need separate database, sir. For staff I need separate database, sir. For bus management system I need separate database, sir. So you need the database system, and you will have the master data, login information, or some other confidential informations. That is called as master data. And metadata, who created the data, when it's created, how it's created, everything, the information about the data, that is called as metadata. The metadata is very, very important. And the transformations, how the data is transformed into another format, that is called as transformations. And the quality control, so how you are maintaining the quality of data. Sir, I got 10 data, sir. Tomorrow, sir, after 1 hour, so 8 data gone, sir. Oh my God, how it's possible, man? The data should be safe. Quality control, integrations. Sir, I got data in here, sir. Here, sir. Here, sir. Here, sir. Take it and place it somewhere, man. You will create a warehousing, integrating the data and creating a warehousing and governing it. So these are what called as data management. So you must learn this data management. Okay, now let's talk about the metadata. What is metadata, sir? The information about the data. Sir, I got this phone, sir. I got this phone, sir. So what is this phone, man? What model, man? What is the configuration, sir? How much we can store, sir? So information about this one, the data about the data, that is called as metadata. So we'll talk about this metadata. Metadata is nothing but the information about the data, and that's called as data dictionary. Okay, sorry people, let's move on. Yeah, yes. Yes, we'll talk about this, how this database is designed. Sir, we have seen what is the database, the database integrates with applications, how we have managed the data. So these are the areas we have seen. Now we are going to discuss about I need to create this database and design it, sir. So what is the process we are going to follow? So that's the one we are going to see now. So if you want to create a database, these are the areas you need to follow. The first thing is sir, I want to create a shopping application like Amazon. So defining the problem. What you want? I need a shopping application like an Amazon. What is the requirement? You need to gather the product, create a user. The user can log in, search the product, and afterwards you can select the product and you can pay. Shipping will be done and payment will be processed. Okay, so you will be collecting the requirements. And what is the data I want? The product details I want, the user details I want, payment details I want. So this information I want. So in this product itself, shoes, computers, laptops, so data requirements. So based on that, you will be creating conceptual design. Conceptual design in the sense, I want to have the health product. I want to have a beautician product. I want to have for example, computer technological product. The conceptual designs. From there, you got the logical design. How you want the tables, sir? How you want the tables? How it should be related? What are the columns you want? From there, you got the physical schema. What kind of data you want? Okay, you got the conceptual design. From the logical design, you got the physical design. The outcome of the design is model. The outcome of design is model. The schema is model. Okay, this is how your database management system or database works. And over here, these areas are dbms independent. That is not the final model, and this is the final model where I can focus. This is dbs dependent. So we'll talk about those things, don't worry. So as I told you, you got the conceptual model, you got the logical model, you got the physical model. Okay, you got the conceptual data models, logical and physical. The end user will be using the actual database system user. And the guy who is designing the database, the designer, the guy who's programming the database, that is your database programmer. Okay, so you got the end user. The end user is like gmail.com. I'm the end user, man. I'm using my gmail.com. But Gmail company, the guy who designed the database, they called us database designer. The Gmail company will be having the developer to develop it, DB designer, views and everything, DB programmers. Okay, this is how it works. Now, the first thing is that we are going to talk about the conceptual data model. What is a conceptual data model? Conceptual data model in the sense, this is how, sir, what are the areas, sir? I need employee, I need departments, I need employee skills, I need supervisor, I need contact numbers. What are the main areas you want? And they called it as entity. They called it as entity. Okay, conceptually, so Amazon products, we need the products, we need the payment details, we need the user details, we need the offer details. These are all called as conceptual. Conceptually, these are the areas I want. And once the conceptual is ready, you are able to draw a diagram in a paper. And maintaining the relationship in the paper. So maintaining this relationship and drawing a diagram, that is called as entity relationship. Okay, so once the entity relationship model is ready, we will be going with this logical data model. Logical data model in the sense, sir, I got the entity ready, sir. What are the area I want? Under the area, what are the field I want? You need ID, employee ID, department ID, skill ID, supervisor ID, contact ID. So this department ID is referred here. This skill ID is referred here. This supervisor is referred here. This contact ID is referred here. So these are called as foreign key, and the main ID is called as primary key. So the primary key of one table is referred in the another table called as foreign key. And this is called as logical data model. Okay, so now I got the logical data model. So okay, sir, this key, how much space it wants, sir? What kind of data type, sir? Further digging. Identifying the entity is one. From their attributes, so these are called as, and these are called as attributes. So this is called as entity, and these are all called as attributes. Okay, defining the data type for the attribute is called as physical data model. Okay, are you able to understand? Okay, now let's move on to the next level of, so like this is how the database is built. And creating the tables in a superb format to avoid duplication is called as database normalization. And this is found by E.F. Carr. Sir, lot of duplicates, sir. Remove the duplicates, man, by creating a lot of tables, man. That concept is called as database normalization. And from there we got the physical data model. In this physical data model we got the tables, we got the attributes, and from the attributes we are going to further digging. So attribute type, you can see it here. You got the attribute types, you got the employee table, you got the entity, you got the attributes, and you got the attribute type also. This is called as physical data model. So as I told you, I consolidate everything. So define the entity is called as conceptual. So defining the attributes with this entity is called logical. Define the entity with the attribute and data type is called as physical data model. Okay, these are the things. So maintaining the relationship between among the tables is called as relational database management. So database is the box. Manage the box is called database management system. Maintain the relationship into the box is called as relational database management system. And here is called as a table, and the entire, this is called as a rows, or the technical word is called tuple, and the column is called as attributes, or it is called as columns or attributes. This is called tuples or row. Okay, this is called as rdbms. So you may ask me a question to me like, sir, everything is good, sir, but like, do I need to like project my profile in database world? Whether it's work to have your profile in the database world. So here are the 8 tricks I'm going to discuss with you people. You will enjoy this trick. Let's move on here. So what are the 8 tricks we are going to discuss now? So it is very simple, people, to when compared to the front end, database is simple. You can learn easily, people. Please learn it. And the second trick is like, once, like I said, I know .NET or Java or PHP or Python. Additionally, if you know the database, great profile. It will be showcasing a profile. Value of your profile is good. And SQL is simple and it's forever. Before 20 years, the same create, update, and delete. Now also the same, man. No great updation. Building a profile becomes very simple, people. So the major advantage, like, sir, if you learn advanced concepts like a dbms and all, your profile is awesome. Your profile is awesome. Okay, what kind of database management administration I can do, sir? You can see, I got the database. I want to duplicate the same data in another place. So if there is any problem here, I can access here. So that is called as a mirroring and advanced database concepts. If you learn this kind of advanced database concepts, your profile is awesome, people. Okay, such kind of profile is called as database administrator, DBA. Learning the security concepts, awesome. So learn the security concepts of database, you will be building your profile awesome. Okay, so the overall, I'm telling you, like, maintaining the database and the administration of database is one of the fantastic profile. So SQL developers or SQL DBA, these are the 2 areas you must and you can focus, and job is very simple and you'll be having great opportunities. Okay, and the 7th option is like learning the database with the cloud. Your profile is awesome. So cloud computing knowledge with the database knowledge, your profile will be awesome. And apart from this, so big data knowledge with the database, big data is the next generation, people. Cloud and big data is going to dominate the industry. Learn these technologies with the database. Your profile is awesome. Awesome. Okay. Yes, let's move on here. This is the final area we're going to discuss about the acid properties. What is acid properties, sir? Acid properties, like before that, like I will tell you one thing. So if you want to build a profile, so these are the 4 areas you must focus. Okay, learn Oracle, big data, Python, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. The job is yours. The job is yours. So these are the 4 courses you can prefer. It's a complete package kind of courses you can prefer. If you're looking for any other doubts or anything, here's the contact numbers to contact me anytime. Okay, so like here, sir, like here, let's move on to the SQL interview questions, sir. I want to study some interview question also. What you can do? So over here, you got the SQL interview questions. What you have to do is like, here is the one. Here is the link available. So go to this website, kashivinfotech.com/SQL-internship. You go to this area. Okay, just scroll down to the bottom. You will be having lots of SQL interview questions. It is SQL Server, but general SQL interview questions. I'm loading it here. You can learn it from here. Okay, so you may ask me a question, sir, like everything is good. Sir, now I want to know about your company, sir. What is your Kashi Infotech? So our company, we are providing career guidance to the people. We are providing job guidance, internships, in-plan training. We are guiding mini projects. We are doing final year projects, software development, and website creation and mobile app creation at cheaper cost. Okay, let's move on to the database basics. That's your like acid properties. This is the final area we are going to discuss. So acid properties. Yes, the first one is atomicity. Acid. A for atomicity, C for consistency, I for isolation, and D for durability. So you got 4 areas to focus. That is called as acid property. The first one is atomicity. We talk about atomicity, considering I got the data here. You got Venkat, Krishu, Praveen, Asha. I got 4 employees with a salary, and you got the salary increment. I'm planning for a first transaction. So I'm going to load 50 rupees increment for all the employees. That's good, man. That's good, man. So given 50 rupees to all employees, complete yes. That's good. Complete yes. So the transaction is completed. So finishing the entire process is called as transactions. Now I'm going with the second transaction. Over here in the second transactions, we'll have 50 and 50. I'm trying to give. Oh, that is a power cut, man. That is a power cut happen. Oh my God. Okay, in the case, like that's an inconsistency happen. In the case, I'm trying to reverse the transaction. Remove 50 from Krishu and remove 50 from Venkat. That's good. So it is complete yes or complete no. Okay, there should not be any intermediate. That is called as atomicity. A complete yes or complete no. That is called as atomicity. The next one we are going to discuss on the area called as consistency. We talk about consistency like maintaining the data properly. That is called as consistency. Sir, I want to update 100 rupees to everyone, sir. Update to everyone consistently, man. Sir, 100 rupees to some people, 50 rupees to array. Then where is the consistency, man? If you want to update, consistently update to everyone. Update consistently to everyone. To everyone the same. That is called as consistency. To everyone the same. Okay, this is the first transaction. Sir, is there any problem happen, sir? I will have some data like this. Yeah, second, I'm doing a second transaction. 50 rupees to everyone. Okay, 50 rupees to everyone. So this is the transaction, 50 rupees. Array, it is 100 rupees. How it's possible, man? 50 to everyone, man. No, don't do the transaction. That is wrong. So no transaction if it's different. That is called as consistency. And the third one we are going to talk about is isolation. Isolation. For boys, 50 rupees increment. For girls, 100 rupees increment. Divide the transactions, people. Okay, this is separate transaction and this is separate transaction. So divide the transactions and do this one separately and do this one separately. Isolate the transactions. That is called as isolation. So if it is separate, like if it is different process, isolate the transactions and do it separately. So you are able to see the first transaction where like all the male people are there. We are trying to provide like for the gents 50 rupees, 50 rupees and 50 rupees increment here. Isolate the transaction, divide the transaction, boys and girls. If there is a condition like that, in my company, I'm putting like all 100 rupees for these people, 50 rupees for these people. So divide the transactions, do separately this one and do separately this one. You are able to see. So isolate the transactions. You can see here. For the boys, it's 50 rupees and for the girls, it's 100 rupees. So process the things separately. So this is called as isolation. And the final one is durability. Durability is like the data is forever. It won't get deleted, people. It won't get deleted without you deleting it. Sir, I kept the data so automatically. How it's possible? Automatic deletion, man. No way. So these are the 4 properties a database must have. A database must have. You can see it here, sir. I got my data 50. I got my data 50. So I got my data something like that, 50 or something like that. The data is forever. The data is forever. Okay, automatically it is deleted. Automatically it won't get deleted, man. Durable. The data is secure and it won't get changed automatically without you changing it. Without you changing it. Okay, you can see Venkat lost 50, man. Huh? How it's possible? No, it's impossible. It won't happen. It won't happen. Okay, this is called as durability. This is called as durability. So maintain the data. So these 4 areas is very, very important to find the database. Sir, I want to prefer Oracle, sir. Sir, Oracle is having this ACID property? Yes, sir. Accepted. Sir, I will go with MySQL, sir. Whether MySQL has this ACID properties? Yes, sir. Accepted. Sir, I got ABC software, sir. Whether it's accepting ACID property? No, sir. Reject it. So must feature for a database is ACID properties. ACID properties very, 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 very important. Okay, now you learned about this ACID properties. Hope you enjoy my session now. What else we have seen? Okay, we got some previous we got some competition question, I guess. Yes, so here is a cash price question I'm going to ask you, people. Like hope you will answer it. So what is a cash price question I'm going to ask you? So as I told you, for all my videos in my channel, you will have cash prize challenge. And for the people who are participating in 100 questions, they'll be getting a participation certificate also. Okay, so please participate and gain your certificates. So how we are finalizing the winners? The thing is, like, the content which you are posting in the comments should be big, and small comments are not accepted, because how we can find the winners, people? Okay, and you can refer Google for more information. Don't copy and paste it. Please learn it and type it here so that you will learn it. And here is the question I'm going to ask you, people, for today. That is, what is database? So that is the question I'm going to ask you. What is database? If you know the answer, this is a procedure you need to follow. Okay, subscribe my channel. Already you're subscribed, I guess. Subscribe my channel, like the video, share the videos, and apart from that, in the comments, put your name. What is the question? What is database? That is the question. Put the question. And what is the answer? Just put it. And post the answer and go to this particular link, kashivinfotech.com/part-time job. Go to this link and share your Google Pay or Phone Pay number to transfer the money. So many people like they post the answers, but they didn't fill this details. So kashivinfotech.com/part-time-job. Go here. Give your name, your YouTube name. So once you post the comments, you'll be getting this YouTube name. Post it here, your email, your mobile, and the payment mode, and give the details. The winners will be getting cash prize. And if you want to contact me, here is my Insta account, kashiv_infotech. I'm looking for a message from you, people. Please send a message. So send me the friend request. Click the follow button. And if you're looking for any kind of support from us, like courses or internships or projects, Contact us via these contact numbers provided here. And here is the course links I'm trying to give it to you. I'll put in the description also. The internship links and the in-plan training links. Use it, learn as much as you can, and contact us for any kind of help. And please inform your friends and everyone. We are providing online internships and offline internship at my Chennai office in Tamil Nadu, India. And apart from that, I request your people, if you want to help me, please share this video to your friends and everyone, so that let's grow. Okay, so these are some of the courses which I'm conducting currently, and if you're looking for any other courses, contact me at any time. So until then, this is Venkat signing off from Wiki and Cash. Thank you.